Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More out here in Andrew, North Carolina. We've got two jobs on the day for today, so I'm going to take you along with me. I've got one that's just a pretty simple house wash, and then the second one is we're going to be hydrojetting out some landscaping pipes, which is going to be a first for me. I doubt I'll be able to get much footage of the actual work itself, but hopefully I'll be able to get a little something along the way that's at least a little bit interesting. Alright, well hang on, let's go wash. Alrighty, out on job number one for today. Got some easy breeze windows right over here. No damage noted so far. Very well maintained home. Got a nice bright sunny side right here, which I'm going to be hitting pretty quick so that it does not dry and oxidize. Beautiful home here in Andrew. Gonna be avoiding this entire area right in here just because of a couple birds' nests. Let's see, a couple. But again, no damage noted. It's hardy board siding, so it's not as mildewy as a vinyl side would be, but it still needs a little bit of love. Get the cobwebs off, get the dirt and dust taken care of, and I'm not even all the way pulled out on the hose on this one, so gonna get her done. I'm going to go ahead and pre-wet this side here because it is just really getting hot for the day. Hardy board siding is a little bit different than vinyl, so I don't need it to have such a chlorine, concentration, or such a high chlorine concentration. So just really trying to get the spider webs off and the dust and dirt and bird poo and stuff like that. So all low pressure cleaning. Make sure the hardy board does not get the efflorescence, which I've definitely seen on hardy board siding. So always, oh, another bird's nest right up there in the corner. We'll be avoiding that one. Using 1% SH today. Just as I feared, it is drying pretty quickly, so I'm going to wash this side in two sections. The top section separate from the bottom section, and then rinse them separately as well. I'm going to treat this like two sides. Yeehaw. A beautiful white horse hanging out in the barn today, getting a little shade. And I get this soap running to this little corner, and I'm avoiding that little whole area right there by the front door. Just keep away from those little baby birds. This client we actually ran into, they do some handyman work, and They do some work over at my neighbor's house. And I'm always getting questions from people asking, you know, do you do this and do you do that? And I don't. I just pressure wash and I do gutter cleaning. So I went over and talked to him about getting a business card from him, see if he would like some extra work, because I've seen the work he does and it's good work. And he said he did not need any more business. He was as full as he could handle right now. But he took my business card in case he ran into somebody who might need my services. And so he had somebody coming out later that week to pressure wash his house like he does every year. And they ended up having to reschedule. And then they called again and said they had to reschedule again. They were just flaking out on him. So he pulled the card out of his truck and said, I'll give this guy a shot. So thank you to that guy who could not meet the commitments. Well, that one wasn't too bad at all. It took about 2 hours from start to finish, so I am now off to the dentist. I have kind of scheduled my jobs around my dentist appointment today. It's, you know, it's just having a job. Really, it really is. You know, like I'm taking a lunch break to go to the dentist because that's what you do. And I will definitely say that that job would not have happened if I had not gone up and talked to that gentleman while he was over at my neighbor's house. And, you know, I'm going to put a link right up here in the corner because for how I keep the phone ringing. And part of it is just really just talking to people. I go out, and when people say, hey, what do you do? I pressure wash. And, you know, I say, hey, if you ever need this pressure wash, let me know. Like, I'm staring at some awnings right now here in the shopping center. And, you know, I'll probably go over and drop off a business card before I go off to my next house. But, you know, just telling people, hey, I do pressure washing. If you ever need anything, I can do that. And don't keep it a secret. You know, just, you know, you don't have to be pushy about it. You can just say, hey, I'm here. Anyway, I'm going to go get my teeth cleaned and move right along. Alrighty, I'm on to job number 2 now. I'm all set up. I ended up not having to take this downspout off because my hydrojetting hose fit in around. We're going to actually be coming out here in a couple weeks and doing gutter guard installation, so we don't have to keep coming out and hydrojetting these landscaping pipes. And then right over here I have this downspout taken off, and I have an open drain pipe there, so I'm going to get cranked up and we're going to start doing this. Well, I definitely am going to want to retighten the quick connect fitting on this hydrojet hose, but this has been run. It is draining. I'm just going to empty the tank in here to make sure that it is not got any other clogs hiding in the line. So, yeehaw. Alright, so that one is all done. Never was able to find the drain where that came out of, but I put about 100 gallons down each pipe and absolutely no backup, so I was pretty happy with it. The customer was pretty happy with it. Very sorry I wasn't able to get you guys any more footage on that, just because really hydrojetting is a two-handed job, one to feed the hose, one to pull the trigger. And I'll show you what I used. It was pretty flimsy and pretty cheap, but it was a Pohier on Amazon, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. It's not necessarily something that I would use if I was doing this full-time, but it's definitely something that one job here and there, I think it'll do the trick. But it definitely felt very cheap. All right, well, that's it for me. Y'all be safe out there.